Hello everyone, I am Nishant Ashok Sati. Today's date is 9 August 2022. Today we have to talk about the uh, access modifier and non-access modifier in Java. In access modifier we have to it is the visibility of the class object, variable or constructor or method. We have to visibility of that all the classes in the access. We have to find out that the access from the access modifier. So we have to use that access modifier. Other than we have to using the non-access modifier. The in this non-access modifier we have to using the other functionality, like we have to using a synchronized volatile serialization, etc. We have to using in a non-access modifier. There are four types of access modifier. First one is private, default, public and protected. These are the four types of access modifier. Then non-access modifier, there are different types of non-access modifier. First one is abstract, final, synchronized, volatile, strict FPF, FP, and second was instantiation. In this one we have to using a first one is a private access modifier. In the private access modifier, it is a initialize the out of the class in which we have to define in in which we have to define that in the access private access modifier we have to inherited not any inherited of the subclass. Second one is a default access modifier. We have to using this as we have to know use this we have to know use the constructor as a class and object, but we have to access modifier default access modifier will be accessed, and this access modifier we have to not inherited of this subclass. And then second one is a public class access public access modifier. We have to everywhere we have to access this, and we have to inherit the subclass of that class. Second one is a protected access modifier. In protected access modifier, it is a half characteristic of the public and half characteristic of the default access modifier. In this he will be work as like a public. He will be inherited subclass of the object, and then in as like a default he does not access the different types of object. Then access modifier we have to using the final non-access modifier. In final, it means we initialize the value that he cannot be changed, so this value will be the final. Second one is synchronized. In this synchronized, multiple threads can be accessed in this, but we have in this synchronized only one thread can be accessed. Then second one is a strict FP. In this strict FP, it will be the only floating point can be floating point calculation can be executed in the strict FP. And then last one is the volatile. In this volatile, we have to using the multiple threads. It means it will be the multiple threads can be used. And then second was the serialization. In serialization, the variable can be used to a serialization serially. Then variable and object will be serialized. So this will be using this non-access modifier. This is the access and non-access modifier usually in the Java. So thank you.